Hi, it's Cory, and today you're going to learn 4 different ways to play the C major chord. So most of you are probably familiar with how to play a C major chord, and it's probably like this. One reason that you might choose a different positioning is because of the progression of a song and the general shape of how to make that chord. If you're playing a chord and there's another way how to make it that's similar to a shape you're already in, it makes a lot of sense to just play that chord. An example of this is like in my tutorial Creep, which you can check out in the cards, but we move from a B major chord to a C major chord. Now, we could just go back to that original way, or the most common way that people know, but instead it makes a lot more sense if we're already in that shape to just move up a fret and play a C chord like this. It's all the same pitches, but based on the different pitch collection you're using and what its specific frequency could be, it could sound a lot different. And that brings us to our second reason of why you'd want to try a different positioning for a chord, because different positionings offer different chord voicings. What voicings mean is that it's a different way in which you can arrange the pitches. So you're still using the same name pitches for a C major chord, in this case, of C, E, G. Instead though, you can rearrange those and use higher Cs or lower Cs, lower Es, higher Gs, all kinds of different things with that pitch collection, and it ends up sounding different. So in these 4 different ways that you're going to see how the shape can play into other chord progressions, but and also how each chord, even though it's the same pitches, because of the different frequency of the specific version of those pitches, they'll have different voicings. So let's get into it. The first way, as I explained, that's the most common way how to make the C major chord, is your 3rd finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. This version of the C major is the way that I would say probably about 98% of people make the C major chord, and it's used in probably about 90% of all playing. The second most common version of how to play the C major chord is that version what I was showing that has the same shape as a B flat or a B chord. And that's going to be with your 1st finger barring on strings 1 and 2, and you can place your thumb right behind that 3rd fret there to add some extra support. And then you're going to take your 2nd finger and place it on the 3rd string 4th fret, and then you're going to take your 3rd finger and place it on the 5th fret 4th string. And that's your C major chord. The next one's not as commonly used, but it can offer a really, really beautiful change of voicing. And for this particular one, you're actually going to be using the same finger positioning and shape as a G major chord. So as a reminder, your G major is up here. And all you're going to do is you're going to take that same shape and then move all the way down to the 7th fret. I'm using a concert ukulele today, so I have a slightly larger neck, but the 5th and the 7th fret, they should pretty much almost always have markers no matter what different size of ukulele you're using. So a really easy way is you just hop down to that 2nd fret marker, make the G major shape, and then you have a C major chord. And you can really hear it has a very, very bright sound because of those higher versions of the pitches that we're using. The last version we're going to be talking today is actually in the same shape as the E7 chord. So an E7 is typically played like this. The shape is going to be the same for this next one, except for you're going to have a fret more of space. So what you're going to do for this is take your 1st finger, place it on the 5th fret, and then again, the easy way you can find that 5th fret is it's most often going to be your 1st fret marker. So take that, place it on the 4th string, 5th fret, then you're going to take your 2nd finger, skip the 6th fret and go down to the 7th fret and place that 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 7th fret, and then your 3rd finger is going to go on the 1st string, 7th fret. And then you have your 4th C major chord. So you can hear how those sound. Here's all of them played in succession. There are other ways how you can make a C major chord, but these are the 4 that I find are the easiest and that are actually used the most common. Again, there's always different ways you can make different positionings and stuff, but I want to give you the ones that are going to work best for you, as well as be really easy for you just to pick up and play. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like so I know that you'd like to see more videos like it. There's a lot of different positionings for a lot of different chords, so I'm happy to continue to give you tools to make your playing even more beautiful. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!